First and foremost, to Hedro, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for 4 months, friend. I really don't know why you do that.
Because of reasons.
Very poorly thought out ones. Kinda wish I had my alerts on this screen, though. As otherwise, we'd have, because that way we have Statler and Waldorf being up and be just sort of like mocking me and him for that choice.
Curse all the spam.
Curse all the spam. Oh my god! Now you just want me to. Now I just want like a Monty Python D&D game, and my god, I was like, who would you get to do that? Because it would have to be like very intently cast.
Yes. Why am I here again? Oh yes, just to make things up
Indeed.
and scream at people.
Yes, hello, I'm here for an argument. Oh yes, Professor, go to Mr. Barnard in room 2A. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
No, that's just Fuamoko.
I just looked up, tried to look up Monty Python D&D, and there on Reddit, it's Monty Python The Holy Grail was a D&D campaign. Change my mind.
I can't. I can't
The
actually.
taunting French knights turned up a second time because at the end because the DM ran out of voices.
That's why everybody got fucking arrested because they had no way out of that situation.
The police arrest everybody because the players got swatted. Because the DM gave up. Fine, I don't care. Cops show up and arrest you all.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies. The French catapult another cow at you.
Lancelot was definitely the murder hobo.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Galahad was the player who wanted to break the mold by playing a horny paladin.
Sir Galahad was the paladin artificer multiclass.
Don't forget our holy hand grenade.
The DM skips past Camelot with a lame excuse because it's too much prep.
King Richard showed up every day drunk. True story. Seriously.
On the contrary, the DM prepared an entire literal song and dance routine for it, and the players decided to skip it.
Tis a silly place. Oh my god.
The Black Knight was the boss encounter the DM had planned for days and that the party finished too quickly.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh god. Wicked Zoot, failing to turn off our grail-shaped beacon.
The rabbit is definitely when the DM forgot to be like a monster or anything, so it's just a killer rabbit. I don't know.
Look at the bones!
Nah, the rabbit is the very OP boss that the DM thought everything on, and the players decided to use the most cheating item in the game.
Tim was named Tim because the party asked about an NPC meant to set the scene, and the DM forgot to give him a name before the session.
The Black Beast of was supposed to be a terrifying dragon, but the DM couldn't find the model, so he went with the first thing he had. Thanks to Hedro. That's great.
That's good.
I'm terribly sorry to any of the viewers who thought this was going to be a serious campaign, like a dark and gritty retelling of Strahd. We tried, okay? We really tried for about 5 sessions, and then
Just before session.
well, true,
No.
but we also did complete the idea of grimdark pretty quick.
True.
When someone
Can I
dropped the
please
boat,
have Butterback? Can I please have Butterback? My
he's
boy.
dead.
No, we died.
Too bad. He
I did-
died off the screen, and
But the laws of new movies.
yes, but that just means he has to show up when we're fighting Strahd and kill Stealing. No, Goku actually shows up and actually fights them. He does. It's rare for him to actually do the kill stealing. He does it against Frieza, but that's because Frieza blew up the planet and he went in time travel shenanigans.
No,
Bitwise /
I'm
Duncan's in chat. To be fair, I did not try. That is very true. So
I'm going off of the game.
the final
Where-
bridge
Oh,
puzzle
yeah.
is the final bridge puzzle is what happens to the players through the DM's own puzzle back at him.
But yeah, and
Dad, please stop. Please do not make me actually want to try and parse this whole thing out and try running that as a game.
in Dragon Ball the Xenoverse, they actually have
Oh,
it
yeah.
that in the end, when you're fighting the
If you take too long against the boss, Goku pops in and just kill steals it for you.
Cool.
yeah, and it's like, hey,
Meanwhile, the One Punch Man game has that as a mechanic if you choose Saitama. It's like a three
Oh,
on
yeah.
it's a
It's
3-on-3
the-
team battler, but if you choose Saitama,
Yeah, it's
it
the
becomes
Soden jump game.
2-on-3. Well, it's not.
And it's a
not,
time limit until Saitama shows up.
and yeah, you have to your two characters has to survive your opponent's 3 characters until Saitama shows up and just wins the fight.
Butter mechanics.
It's funny. Anyway, so
Yep.
that's Monty Python, Dragon Ball, One Punch Man. How about some Dungeons and Dragons, huh?
yes.
Technically,
Oh,
the Monty Python was.
Wait.
part of Dungeons and Dragons.
as we've
Who's that
established.
coming out of the fireplace? My boy.
Noah.
Charred butters.
It's
Lit the
a snake
fireplace on
kebab.
fire. It would
Nah,
be dead.
it's a big fireplace. He got out okay.
All right, fine.
This
I may
is
as well
after the long rest when we lit the fire at the start of the long rest.
open up
You
turn
would
actually
be
turn on the
dead.
game camera.
He came from upstairs and cozied by the fire. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Don't forget
Stop
Naruto
trying
and
to kill my
Jujutsu
snake.
Kaisen.
It doesn't do anything.
Well, more of I kind of actually now want it to be that it comes in and just attacks Strahd at the end, like when he's at low HP and kill steals it. Would make it hilarious.
Yes, that would.
That the last moment, we're all on our last legs, and Butters comes in and chomps Strahd's ankle and kills him.
There's a little poison. Oh no, my only weakness, snake poison. Oh, that's how he died the first time. Go keep the snake.
Here we go. There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, all right. So, hopefully, bringing it down into some semblance of serious.
Yes. Yes. Let's.
In the last game, you wrapped up some loose ends in finishing off your ambushers, the paladin / warlock who had ties to Chip, who surrendered eventually, and who was then incinerated by Chip's holy fire.
Chip wasn't there when he surrendered.
Fair
I
enough.
didn't hear it.
He threw his weapon on the floor.
The Vistana sniper with his crossbows falling into a flurry of barbarian blows a boat on his noggin, and a failed attempt at cursing Theo. And the
He's a curse.
werewolf, well, he was a Vistana, so he has an evil eye ability.
Okay. Because curses usually are like hard to get. Something.
You also succeeded a remarkably good wisdom save, so grats.
Good on you. You win.
And of course, the werewolf sorcerer that was tied to Toll and Doot. All three left unceremoniously dumped upon the mountainside in front of the Amber Temple. A grisly warning, amongst other grisly warnings, I'm sure. You made your way back to the tower here on Solenska Pass, where you made camp about a week ago. Esmeralda de Avner, the Vistana vampire hunter and student of von Richten, has joined you. Ismark, the brother of Ireena, waking up alongside you, still all seemingly immediately in a state of panic and dread at time lost.
Oh, right.
Because
Ireena.
when he told you that Ireena had been taken by Strahd's men.
Oh, right.
Esmeralda, upon returning to the tower, refreshed your tarokka reading and discovered that she was pretty much prophesied to join you at some point and pointed you towards two other locations. Yester Hill, where there seems to be a treasure that could aid you, and also apparently a crypt beneath Castle Ravenloft with another treasure. And that's
Probably go to the castle second, right?
and that's about where we left. What?
So we're just waking up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You still have an elk. You still have Gouda, the mastiff hippopotabear.
Can you just turn him into a dog? Don't you have like a normal dog thing?
If I felt like digging.
The Wolverpotamus is here.
Shall always be here. Nothing else.
Can I choose a dog token?
Well, here, how
And
about this?
sensory?
I do have this.
Fair enough.
And it's a warg.
It's a warg. Wargy warg.
But yeah, that's about what I've got.
Wargy warg. Goblins like to ride.
Nice.
Anyways.
But
So
this is where we stand. You have taken a long rest. You have a semblance of ideas of where to go, and the day is yours.
So, I feel refreshed now. Finally. I am saying that we should actually head back to turning in quests for once. Because we haven't done that. And we need to stock up.
Yes, I think I agree. We also need more horses from Mr. Martikov.
They're very hard to get hold of a horse, but do have a stag outside.
We need more transportation to move all of us in a quick way.
I ain't gonna find any here, so why don't we go turn in the quest, get some transportation method, and then we can head into the. What was the tree that had the thing that's gonna help us, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. We have we have made up our minds of where to go.
Esmeralda finishes up her whatever packing she has. Ah, very well then. We are to be heading up to you said you said the Martikovs, yes? The Wizard of Wines?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very well. It should it'll be a very long trek down the mountain, but when I when I follow the trails up here, I did notice that there was a cart that was just sort of like pushed over and across the side. That wouldn't have been used by you, would it have been?
Yes, we had to leave it behind.
Well,
Yep.
very well then. Didn't see any horses, unfortunately, but uh, you do have the elk. I doubt such a proud creature would be too terribly happy about pulling the wagon, but what choice do we have, particularly?
Is there anything important in the life?
I couldn't understand what you said.
Is there anything important in the wedding?
I didn't spend much time looking around at it, but I
Well,
imagine
let's
if
make our way to it. It's
I
probably on
ima-
the way.
I imagine if it
Down.
was yours, you had something in it.
I'd have had our goal, but at this point, let's go search for it.
Fire,
Hey,
fireball.
hey, Chun, above board.
Yes.
I'm gonna change my phase.
All right.
I'm going crescent.
Okay.
Or I can actually use the Phantom Steed.
Here we go.
Dun.
We did a long rest, right?
You did.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I'm going to change my thing too.
All
Yep,
right.
now I can
Well,
use the Phantom Steed.
Because we're going to the tree thing, right?
well, you're going that direction.
No, I mean
Mhm.
we decided that we're going to give in the quest and then we're going to the item that's in the tree, right? There was the item. There was one under the castle in the catacombs, and the other one was where?
And the other one, according to your reading, I need to open that back
An
up.
evil tree grows
Yep.
atop a hill of graves.
The ravens can help you find it.
All right, I will change my climbing thing. Fuck, I'll keep my climbing thing. I don't know. Maybe we need to climb the tree. Um,
Okay. Not changing Kitsu's face. Oh, phase. Phew, I didn't need to imagine Nick Cage acting like John Travolta.
Phase.
She does have like disguised person spell, so
That's
That's
a
true.
That's a reference.
I accidentally moved my boy somewhere. I don't know where I am.
I don't see him either. Oh, he went the other direction. All right. So,
Let's see Buddha.
well, it doesn't take you long to find your cart. Overturned, contents spilled, but otherwise still usable. Takes you some time to rewrite it. All of your stuff that was in it appears to be more or less intact. No real great losses.
So Butters is here.
no, Butters was at the tower, and then he's not at the tower.
So
Ugh.
he might
Mhm.
be here.
You're,
He
ta-
might have
you're,
big camp.
yeah, you're talking about your snake, yes?
Yes, my snake.
Yeah, that thing fucked off about 3 days ago.
Yes, I need to find him. If you guys see Butter, please let me know.
Pardon my saying so, but I think we might have. I think as far as that's concerned, we have our priorities a little bit backwards. Like, a lost pet snake, or my sister in the hands of the vampire.
That snake? He's my dad. What are you saying?
No.
I'm saying that there are things more important than a snake.
Snake.
Mm-hmm.
He's my dad. I will still let you know.
And Strahd should be denied whatever he wants. And if he wants my sister,
He didn't fall for the dad thing. Let's.
He also still wants me.
Reasons unknown.
We still don't know about that.
it is a very interesting realization. I did not know that.
Hmm.
All right, so now we head back over to the Barovia main map.
And I'm wondering if I could actually if we could actually talk about how this Phantom Steed spell works. Because it only lasts for like a minute. Or let me just cast it.
It's a duration
It-
of an hour, so the
Yeah,
horse
it's a
lasts
duration
for
of
an hour, but it takes a minute to cast.
Yes. Takes a minute to cast, but it lasts for an hour. Was just wondering if we could uh, make that duration a little bit higher, but so that it could last a little longer, because I don't think
Cast it
an
with a
hour
higher
would.
levels, cast it with a higher level spell slot, and we'll see.
True. That's the highest I can have it, is that it starts at a third.
Well,
That's 1/3 level.
We probably use true spells once to make two weapons.
so let's see. So how are so you planning on traveling?
Quasi Sirio.
It basically means that it's a ghostly semi-Newtonian fluid.
Yep, and I was gonna have it help with the cart.
You can have it help us for 10 miles.
All
Mhm.
right. Well, then, with the horse and the elk, that should be very. You will make very good time and make that hour journey at as fast a pace as you can get it.
I think you have a sorcery points thing that you can make your things last more.
4, 5,
I'm not
6,
mistaken.
7.
Extended spell, something like
Yep. You can. Let's see. I only have a quicken spell. Meta magic.
Kitsu only has quickened and twinned.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have
Twin.
doesn't have the extended.
Can't you change those when you have it one press? I don't know how it's
No.
supposed to work. Oh,
Those
Nope,
only
those
reason
are
why she ever changed them in the past is because she had never used them, so it wasn't and didn't really ever have like meaning to use them. But she has used both of them at this point, so she can't change them anymore.
Yep. All right. So
yeah. Where
The
do we
com-
move to?
with the combined power of 1 hour of travel with the elk and the horse, you travel south back down the road you took, taking the road again and the hatchback north, making your way past the Solenska Pass. Oh, wow, that's what the Solenska Pass was. All right, well, whatever. This is well, actually, you made that. You would have been here. Whatever. I'll just do it like we're here. I'm completely lost my mind. But if we
We've
made,
already done the temple at this
yeah.
point. It's just
Well,
past it.
honestly, if we started, I don't know. If we started at the pass, so it's there. So we're there.
Why are we at the past?
Pass. Pass.
Oh,
No T. So
flashback time.
So an hour of traveling at 10 miles an hour easily. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You arrive at this crossroad about like for 5 spaces. So, which direction do you wanted to go? Straight to the wizard or to the town?
Mm,
The wizard that gave us the quest, right?
Well, it's the Wizard of Wines, which is further down south over
Yeah.
here. And then there's the village
Uh,
of Kresk over here, where you actually got the quest to check on the Wizard of Wines.
Let's.
Go to Kresk, right? That's where we wanted to go. We can camp at the bridge and go tomorrow, I guess, because it's night, right?
You've only
Is it?
traveled
What time?
you've only traveled an hour.
Oh, then let's just go here. Help push the cart.
You'll go to Kresk.
All right.
'Cause
Okay.
it's right there, and then we
1,
can just turn
2,
around.
3, 4, 5, and that's where the horse fades. But otherwise, first roll of the day.
Luna, you did a good job. Take your rest.
2, 3. You are able to make it to the
Me.
village of Kresk with no issues after only about an hour and some minutes traveling.
Gonna give the elk some
It gets a
water.
little absurd when you realize that the entirety of Barovia is only about 14 miles.
Yep.
It's nice to have a horse.
And a cart. All right, so let's see. Theo, that's an old chip, so I need to change that. I also need to turn on some music, so we're not just completely in silence here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I forgot the
Old chip
chips.
was
I forgot the
bigger.
chip. Yeah.
Uh,
No, just no. The chips
Oh, the
token.
new chip is smaller. Yeah,
Chips token is just busted.
tiny chip.
All right, so I need a new toll chip. No, how is toll 27 on this?
Well, it's the same.
Everyone else is correct, but why is toll still at 27 HP?
Because he's not here.
That's a good question.
Toll?
Kostya even has 32, so that's still wrong.
Yeah.
Just you
Dude's
yourself.
correct.
It's weird that Kostya is wrong considering he wasn't even here.
Yeah. Well, I'm pulling things
Toll's,
out of my compendium.
Yeah, Toll's it kind of makes sense because he was here, so you know.
And
He wants
it's
to get
funny that mine is
Esmeralda.
correct.
Do you mind smoothing things over at the gate for us? They don't like us very much.
They like us plenty well right now because we did help out with and went and did the things they wanted. We're just coming back to say, hey, we did the things.
They didn't let us come in this time.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
They had us go in to accept the quest in the first place after the druids attacked.
And then they kicked us out, right?
No!
I don't remember it at all.
We
No!
left because we were going to go do the quest. We left on purpose.
I'm pretty sure they kicked us out. We slept outside the gates. And that's when the druids attacked us. And then they said,
they let us in.
Then they had us come back in.
Yeah, but it was like, okay, just go kill them. With a billion guards around us. Yeah, I remember.
Alright, I fixed Toll's HP.
Okay, I can fix my own HP.
I don't remember why they got pissed at us. Just remember it was Kitsu's fault.
How was it Kitsu's fault?
I think she teleported when they were talking and they thought we were attacking. I don't know.
No, that was in the other town where she teleported into someone's house.
We definitely got kicked out here for some reason. Oh yeah, she said something stupid to the guy and he kicked us out about Strahd, I remember. You said we were at Strahd's castle and then they kicked us out. That was it.
That was the first time. The second time when we came back, when we got invited back in,
they just gave us a quest.
They gave us a quest and said, "Hey, go do this thing for us. We trust you now because you dealt with all those druids outside."
I didn't remember they trusting us. I remember more like, go do this because you guys fucked up. But that's okay. We'll see how they treat us now. Maybe they forgot about us. It's been a week.
The thing is that she told the...
We do have a vampire now.
She told them that we came from a portal inside of Ravenloft.
Exactly.
From
Too much.
Yeah, basically we came from Ravenloft through a portal that led to the church up on the hill, and then that's when we got kicked out. And then after a day after we slept out by the walls, they allowed us back in to talk to the
Burgermeister.
The Burgermeister.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where they gave us the quest to go check on the brewery.
Do you remember what they promised us as a reward?
That I do not That I do not remember.
Kostya, maybe can you hide your vampireness or something like that? They weren't very happy last time that we came from Ravenloft, so having an agent of Ravenloft in our party might go. They might question that.
Nobody really knows he's a vampire unless he actually says, or someone says, this guy is a vampire.
Wait,
His eyes are red and he has fangs and he's wearing
Chun,
a tuxedo. I don't know.
A tuxedo. The most efficient and viable armor for a ranger.
Yes.
no, Chun, do they hate me here? Because, I mean, I pretty much talked to Artikov himself, right?
You have talked with Mardukov.
Like,
Were you here last time? I don't remember. I don't remember if I speak.
I didn't talk to him in this town.
But you talked with him closer to the winery.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
Correct. Even being a former agent of Strahd, being around any of these settlements is probably not going to be you are not going to be viewed with great amount of trust, possibly even outright hostility.
So I say,
Do you have an illusion
stay
magic for him? Make him look like another person.
No, a
bird. You turn into a bat.
Sorry, I fucking lost.
Allow him to talk.
Just do the normal voice without trying to soften it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll forget the stage whisper.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should send a raven to Mr. Martikov with a letter to say that we are in the gates.
Oh, how convenient! We have a raven right here.
Yes, specifically, I was talking about him.
Toll nods in understanding.
I'm going to scribbles on a.
You don't have to scribble.
Paper.
You can just say something and Toll can just repeat it to them.
Is that really how they work?
I mean, Toll has the mimicry thing. He can just fucking repeat what we say in our voice. Chip, come here.
What?
Tell Toll, we are at the gates, and we'd like to come in, please.
Well, you just said it, so he heard it.
Yes, but my voice is not very trustworthy.
What makes you think my voice is going to be more trustworthy?
You sound like a golden retriever.
Maybe we should
I
go
sound
with
exactly the same as I've sounded before.
I sound like a snake.
Maybe we should just go with the letter, because if they see a raven with a letter, they might be less suspicious than a raven that can speak.
Yes, that's why the whole letter bit, because he's going to transform completely into a raven, not...
He can still talk as a raven, right?
As you were discussing this, a shout from the walls.
It feels like a waste of his talents to just send a letter when he can record a message. That's an incredible skill.
Hold the party on the path. State your business.
Give us a minute.
I'll-
We'll send a raven in a minute.
We've been watching you talk amongst yourselves for the last 5 minutes.
We just need 5 more minutes and we will send a raven, maybe with a radio, maybe with...
Shut up.
You could You could just tell us what you're planning, and
No.
we'll work from there.
We are
No.
one.
We will do it with the.
Okay, shut up.
Sorry.
Tell them we're here for Mr. Bartikov. We have a business with him.
We are here for for the Burgermeister. We have came back from doing the quest that he has requested for us.
Very well. Very well. He shall be informed. Please wait there while we tell him.
Thank you.
Guard.
Go with them. Go with them, Toll.
Toll looks at you, Theo. Says, "Shut up." He watches the guard runs down the wall. You wait 5 minutes. 10 minutes. About 15 minutes later, the gates open with 2 guards, and no, that's just the same token. Who do I have? Here, town MP. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. Here, we'll use Why am I using this? With the Burgermeister, it looks oddly like a Looney Tunes character, because it is. Oh, the Burgermeister approaches you. Oh, yes. You return. It has been a bit longer than I expected.
We are
We got
deeply,
sidetracked.
deeply sorry for how long it took for us to come back.
Well, it depends on what news you bring. What of the Wizard of Wines?
We were able to get in contact with them, and we had to deal with a couple of druids inside the winery.
The druids were attacking the wine. Oh, that explains a fair amount. Why the deliveries were so short and late. But then, is there anything else then?
The good news is that the owners were about. The owners are
reinstated the
safe.
owners. We were able to reinstate the owners.
Yeah.
Thank whatever gods are listening for simple pleasures. Just knowing that the Martikovs themselves are safe is a light upon my heart. I wish the wine would come sooner, but there's at least where's that?
We
will also need to go back to turn in a quest for them.
Tell him about the hag.
I'm sorry, what?
We have dealt with Baba Lasaka, as everyone's been calling her that.
Baba Lysaga is dead?
And so
At
is
this
her
point,
tree.
I am not so sure. Maybe she faked her death, but she definitely did.
We are pretty sure that we killed her.
Yeah,
You do.
think you're
You're not lying to me.
We
You
did,
do-
in fact, double tap.
you're the only one that wasn't sure. But we all
Isn't-
thought that.
Don't hags come back to life after they die? After a while? I don't know.
For now, she's dead.
Yes, we
That is
killed
another-
her. But
That is a question I now need to answer because I am forgetting.
I don't know what type of hag she was, but one of them just goes back to the point of existence.
Well,
Very annoying to kill, yeah.
if anything, it would take a while for her to come back.
I don't know how it works. Because
Well, this is a
think-
specifically named hag in this area.
I know.
They
but
probably have actual rules for this hag.
I know we killed their thing, right? We killed their magic thing, the crystal or whatever. It's been a while. I don't remember.
Well, that was getting rid of the tree, and we just killed her just straight up. And then, if she had anything on her, Toll would have looted it because Toll looted everything.
And yes, Toll still has the crystal.
Which I think we're supposed to return that crystal back to the winery. Because the winery still needs had some type of
Maybe we should have taken her
crystal
head.
that was.
All right.
The druid stole a crystal that was in the winery to make the wines and stuff like that. That's from what I remember.
Correct. If what you are saying is true, then you have rid the land of Barovia of a great evil. We would have. Normally, we would just tell people to stay away from that area. Admittedly, Barovia is not a very pleasant place to live, but if you have truly. Please, look me directly in my, Warner Brothers animated eyes. And tell me true and plain. You can, in fact, tell me that Baba Lysaga is dead.
That is correct.
And this is a day of much rejoicing in Barovia. One less evil to haunt its woodlands. Would that it would have gotten rid of the devil himself. But you have done the lands and people a great service this day. Would that I could reward you properly for such things, but I would find anything that I could give you to be lacking. I'm gonna bring his mark out too.
We could use a few horses.
What we really need to do is stock up for our next adventure. But having something good to eat would be a nice trade.
Indeed. At the very least, whatever meager feast we can provide. Now, come inside the walls of Kresk. We shall, if for nothing else, this is a reason to celebrate, if only for a day. He walks back inside, flanked by his guards.
We follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do. You feeling okay?
We are. I find it difficult to, whatever the joy that these people feel, I feel as well. But every moment we delay, Strahd gets what he wants, and I feel the worst for my sister. She was already the target before we met you.
Mm-hmm.
We will make it quick, Bismarck. But we need to eat too.
You're right. You're right.
As long as we're as long as I'm the second target, I'm sure everything's gonna be just fine.
Why?
I
The fact
I
that
appreciate
Strahd-
what you're trying to say, Miss Kitsu, but I don't think that just because Strahd doesn't have you, he's not going to do something terrible with my sister.
Oh, he's probably done terrible things to your sister already.
That's what I'm
Oh,
afraid
he's
of.
had-
helpful.
2 weeks? 1 week? How long have you had her? Sorry to say, Bismarck. but
We're
she's
not
fucked.
helping.
2 days.
That's 2 days, yeah. She's fucked. That's just the truth.
You
Not
are not
helpful.
helping.
I
up.
actually agree with Bismarck. We need to be fast about this.
I want to use that. If I had a silent spell, I would definitely use it right now, but I do
Or
not.
maybe just say, fuck it, she's dead. You know?
The fact that
And they,
Strahd doesn't want her dead in the first place means she's definitely not dead.
no, you know what I mean. Dead to us. Charmed, enchanted, turned
Anywho.
against, turned evil, tortured.
Please just shut up so that we can get going. Right now, I'm getting tired.
How's Bismarck's face, by the way?
As you've been speaking, you've seen Ismark's face go from sorrow, despair, dread, but also a deep, dark fury directed squarely at you, Theo. Not because he thinks you're wrong, but because he knows you're right.
Just be ready to face the fact that we might need to fight your sister.
What? Above board. What I'm trying to
Snake Man! I appreciate what you have done for me and my sister. But I would remind you, we specifically asked you to keep Ireena away from the vampire. I do not
What
doubt
do you
the truth
propose
of
we do then?
I do not doubt the truth of your words, and the only thing I can propose is that we make chase. I don't doubt that what you have said is correct. I do not doubt that my sister very, very well may be beyond my reach at this moment in time, but that is precisely why we must face her. We must find her now. I can appreciate. I can.
We cannot face Strahd at this point. Facing him and your sister right now will end up in us dying, and she will be keeping her. We need to find the weapon, or whatever we need to do to have an advantage against him. Some sort of, unexpected surprise that he's not expecting. Like a steak.
Like a daylight spell that I totally have that makes it like it's daylight in the middle of the area.
See?
It's almost like that is a totally thing that would probably weaken him in some way, shape, or form.
So should we go attack Strahd right now? Maybe we can go to the catacombs afterwards. Or before, I don't know. Maybe we change plans a little bit. But Bismarck definitely has a point. His sister is fucked if we don't go, soon.
You want to go right up to Castle Ravenloft now and kill Strahd?
Maybe not kill Strahd, but he doesn't expect the sunlight spell. We can catch him off guard and run away with Ireena.
I assure you, he will see that coming.
Then we have no other choice but to accept Ireena as lost.
No, Strahd is not going. He's actually pretty gentle with his toys.
Considering the
So,
fact that when we went
are you
over there
saying we
the
have
first
time?
time,
Yes,
yes,
we have time to prepare, but but we do not have more than one chances.
in fact, I'm betting us going over there in the rushing over there right now would make it probably worse.
You're the one that said to go with the sunlight spell.
Yes, but that is only a thing that if we actually get him into straight up combat, that it would help. He would definitely see it coming if we just went over there right now. We
Then I
go
think
over
we
there
should
with
go to the tree and see whatever is there. That the cards to reveal us.
yeah, we're yeah.
Is the food ready, Burgermeister? We don't have much time.
Uh, oh, I'm so. My apologies, but you've only just entered the walls. We haven't had time to prepare anything.
Okay, let's eat.
If
Then
if you
let
feel
them
that
prepare the
if you
eat.
feel that there is no time, then if you feel that you cannot
Talking for
stay,
20
that is
minutes.
yeah. And how much time do you think it actually takes to cook food, for an
I don't
entire
know.
village? Are you gonna okay, here,
10 minutes.
give me give me your estimate, remembering that your DM went to school for culinary arts and hospitality management. He knows what it takes to cater something. I'll wait.
I don't know, 50 minutes tops. We've been talking a while.
It would take a minimum of
I'm
3
hungry.
hours to get this together.
Yeah, probably more than that.
So I said minimum.
At a
So,
minimum of more than that.
are we planning on staying here till tomorrow then?
We have to. We need more information, and there's really no other thing we can do.
And you also wanted to go beat up those weird mutant things at the church. So you
Yeah,
go do
well,
that, and we'll all chill here, and you
we're
go
kind
have
of
fun killing mutants.
we're pressed for time though. I'm worried for Ireena.
You can go there if you want. Take
Also,
it,
there's not much to do in this city.
Yes.
Calling this
We
a
don't have a
city would
shop.
be a grand overstatement. Kresk, even though it has walls, is little more than a hamlet.
Like it's early in the day. Maybe we should just make our way to the tree. I think. Can you give us rations for the road at least? Do you have anything ready?
The most we could give
Do
you
you have
is some.
potions?
I'm sorry, we wouldn't have nothing of that sort here. The most we could give you would be some traveling rations, but that's about the end of it. A horse, perhaps, but
Burgermeister, would you have any connections or anything that people know, that might be useful in our fight against Strahd?
I do not. Most people in the entirety of Barovia, unless they be taken by the complete madness of the, choose not to fight Strahd. We choose to live. The best way to do that is to stay below his gaze. Do not draw attention. defend ourselves as we can.
Stay below his gaze.
Meaning that we do not enter into his line of sight. We keep our heads down.
Stay behind the pillar.
Exactly. It's a very toxic live and let live sort of situation. In that we don't try to kill him, and maybe he doesn't kill us.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think? Do we stay here the night, eat the feast, or do we go on the road and make our way to the tree?
I would point out again that, and assuming that this is in fact, as we've been doing it, this is still the middle of the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
we could probably go down to the place and then come back up, and by that time they'd have the feast, all the food ready. Considering
Shall we
how
go then?
fast we can. Yes, so we will return here after we do the stuff with the tree.
Okay, and I guess we know where we're spending the night.
At the very least, we can offer you hospitality if that's what you wish.
Yes.
Go. Do what you will. Do what you must.
Please take care of our carts too. While we go.
That's how we're gonna get down there quick, is with the cart.
We
It's
need
faster? Okay.
we need one horse if you can spare.
Yeah, I suppose we can spare a single horse. Please, it pains me to ask, but try to return it alive. There are few enough as they are.
Can't make a promise.
Well, we'll try.
We will try.
Do you know how delicious horse meat is?
Oh my god.
Ismark-
do you provoke
We are
people?
not helping.
Ismark just pushes past you. He's like, much as I would love to just rush off myself, I know I would not be of any aid to you. I will stay here in Kresk. Try to calm down, I suppose. Some distance from your mouthy, snake-tongued friends. Probably exactly what I need.
Yes.
Your sister's dead.
Say that one more time, the reptile. And
Your
she
sister's
possibly.
gonna die.
And she.
I mean, I take things very literally. Excuse me.
Okay.
Alright.
I am.
And that's when all of us leave and you have fun in there.
Kostya wants to see this fight.
I feel bad for Bismarck at this point. Maybe I should let him.
Come on.
Maybe I should let him have the first fight.
During this, Doot walks up in between Ismark and Theo. You were like, pardon me. If perhaps maybe as a bit of aid to this, accept this in exchange for the time being. He hands the Burgermeister his homunculus, which is shaped like a little horse. Big grin on his face. I appreciate the gesture, your friend. Yes, we shall take this in collateral. I do hope that I do hope that it does not. We do not need to come back to collect. Ismark turns around in a huff, just walks away before you have a chance to react.
Good job, dude.
I'm not doing it for you. The homunculus turns over to you, Theo, in the hands of the Burgermeister. Bark, bark, bark!
What?
Yeah, my homunculus barks. What of it?
I didn't understand. I didn't understand what it said. But good job anyway.
All right. So with that, are we off to a world map once again? No.
Fresh horse?
Yep, fresh horse to go along with the elk. You will be able to make good time again.
Yeah.
We know where the tree is.
Yes, I would believe I know what the tree is. If it is an ancient dead tree surrounded by ancient dead, that sounds like Yester Hill. It is an ancient burial ground for an ancient burial ground of druids. I believe it even predates the vampire.
Where is it? Tomorrow Mount? Yesterhill?
Yeah, tomorrow. Very funny.
Is it this thing down here?
It is right down here.
Let us head that way.
All right. Very well. And you are led down the crap. That's always the issue, isn't it? There it is. All right. Okay, I got the token now. You travel down the road.
Okay,
No,
I'm going to cast a pack of mage armor while I'm gone.
Okay. So now your armor class is 13 plus stuff.
Mm-hmm. She's using the Eldritch Invocation one, so it's an at-will.
Correct. 13 plus dex, so that's just a general bonus for you.
And I'll be right back. I'm gonna be in the back of the cart.
All right. Just gonna make one quick check here. Uh-oh.
So we're gonna pass by the winery. Do we see anything?
It's a little far off for you to make out any actual details, but you can tell that there is some hustle and bustle going on. They appear to be, if not back fully up, that they are at least ways getting themselves back together.
Should we drop off the cart and the horses?
We'll do that on the return trip.
Yeah.
Considering that also we still need to drop off one of the horses back with at Kresk, which we just got.
And we need to drop off 2 horses at the winery, but we only have 2 horses. I mean, a horse on loose.
They don't know that we took both horses. We can just say that we found the cart and our old centaur friend pulled it, and then our centaur friend is no longer around.
Do you think they carved their name into this card somewhere?
As you are discussing this, a large raven descends from the sky, lands on the cart. Ah! Ah!
Did we attack it? Wait, no, the ravens are gonna help us.
What?
Raven stays on the cart as you continue to go down the road. As you make your way finally.
Wait. Let's talk about this raven here a second.
The thing tells us the raven will show us the way, meaning that the ravens can help you find it. Meaning, if there's a raven here, it's probably helping us find it.
Do you guys have to speak with animals?
There's
No, but the fact that it's just not telling us to go any other way by doing other things, we're probably heading in the right direction.
Didn't Strahd control the animals too?
The ravens have kind of been the things that haven't been controlled by Strahd.
Fair enough. But this one is fairly large.
We know that there are people that can turn into ravens.
Speak for
here.
yourself, Scalehead!
I am also fairly large, I guess. I don't know what it means. You can't speak though.
Speak for yourself, Scalehead!
I'm gonna toss him one of my snake treats from his snake treat bag.
He catches it in the air.
It's made of birds. Oh, I guess ravens eat
Ravens
anything, right?
eat birds.
Yeah.
We're scavengers! At any rate,
Okay.
with that, we're going to try and head off this as we move on to the next map.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Oh, I thought someone had speak with animals in our party.
There it is.
If it is, it's probably told.
No, it's probably close. It's a ranger.
No, I don't have to speak with that.
He has very good animal handling. So he is.
Oh.
No, he has average animal handling, but he rolled very well with it. Does not have speak with animal.
Esmeralda.
Wait. He totally does have speak with animal, but he just hasn't used it.
What I do?
See?
Yes. One of your primal awarenesses.
Oh shit. Ah,
I knew it.
Kitsu,
I knew someone had it.
Theo, Toll,
Maybe I just
who
don't
still
know.
got 27 for some
But
silly
also the fact
reason.
that the ravens have talked, it kind of proves proves a moot point.
But they can probably talk better when you
No.
speak with them.
Once
They don't need to
again,
vocalize.
speak for yourself, Scalehead!
Like, he says that, but he's probably saying, "You're a beautiful snake man, and I'd like to have your babies."
No, I'm actually
You can't
insulting
open
you
up.
directly!
We may never know what he's
Also-
actually saying. Could be anything.
Also could be a person turned into a raven, considering we know where ravens exist in this area.
Give the dog person a prize!
I mean, if we attack him, he will change back into a person, right? That's how druids work, right?
no.
They're
I beg your-
ravens.
I beg your pardon, Sharptooth, but I'm a were-raven, not a druid. I can hold this form indefinitely, and I like to.
So you can speak.
It's almost as if I've been speaking this entire cart ride.
Like I said, we can never know what he's saying. Could be anything.
Can I just Eldritch Blast?
I'd like to see what happens. Yeah. Why not?
I'm gonna. I could just decide to turn evil right now. If I
18
wanted
to hit.
But
A Oh, are you really gonna
I'll
do
just
that,
eat my
Moonlight?
tongue.
Oh, it would be such a fun thing to do. You know what else you can also do? Come on, you know you can do something else if you really want to get at him. Yeah.
I could also decide to use a little bit of wizardry on you. You know, like what we did, like what happened in the front of the Amber Temple.
I thought you were not a wizard, but a sorcerer.
Oh,
It's a warlock.
believe me, you're
Ooh, he don't know you too well, do he?
believe me, if I did decide to turn sides and wreak chaotic havoc right here, right now, I'm sure that no one will be able to actually stop me. Because you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of hearing your bickering and
If you could do that, why don't you just kill Strahd then?
Because Strahd is extraordinarily strong, and he took down someone that was considerably healthier than her in like 2 hits. Namely me.
Leave me off. If I could choose a better companion, I would also choose one. We're stuck here together. That's all we can do.
Anybody? Does anybody want a drink? Dude pulls
I
out
do.
a
As always.
small jug, hands it over to you.
I'm gonna drink it as I walk forward. Hopefully with my dog.
Uh,
We'll just
That's-
say your
that's
dog
just
is
a-
literally right next to you.
that's just an alchemical jar, right? What?
Just gave me a jar of poison.
You're
Delicious.
immune to poison.
Well, technically,
Exactly.
alcohol is technically poison, so
Mhm.
I'm immune to alcohol.
that actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
All right.
so you
Yeah, I
can
don't
get
get drunk.
So,
Oh,
Theo, as you begin to walk that direction, you see in front of you a large hill. Pathways ringing it. At the top of it, you see a large stone wall, black and slick with moisture. Dotted around the hillside, you see large stone piles made of the same black stone, slick with wet. Every now and then, a strike of lightning, seemingly out of the blue, assuming there was blue in the sky, strikes near the top of the hill, near the ring of stones.
I'm gonna pull my shield out. Start moving forwards. With my dog. Are you guys coming?
Yeah, we're letting you see what's going on first.
I do have the drink in my other hand. Whatever it is.
Catch up with you.
Not gonna lie, I just assumed my Final Fantasy position.
Hmm.
I almost tried moving stuff that way.
Well, walk up to Theo. Just cast that
I
on
can be-
him and say,
can be
"You
go
got
with it."
this. Go ahead."
Nice.
All right.
I cannot die. I feel immortal.
Um,
Thanks.
You're good.
you
Theo.
cannot die only once.
Theo, Theo, stop.
Sorry.
Stop, please.
Sorry. Coming back.
Oh.
Stay where I put yous. Okay, friend. Out of character right now. I'm getting serious here. All right. Could you please roll for me a D100?
Oh. 10.
Oh.
For the faintest of moments, you almost hear a voice, which sounds like a voice on the wind. You stop for a moment, focus. Could have just been a trick of the wind going through the stones. You don't hear anything.
What did it sound like?
You're not sure. It
Ooh.
almost sounded like a voice, but you focus in on what you think you saw, you think you heard. You can't make it out again.
Step forwards.
No. It's whatever you thought you heard, it's gone.
Must be my imagination.
Anybody else?
Toaster looks like he's going next.
I'm gonna keep walking through this.
Do I need to roll a 1d100? Or...
Nope.
Okay.
What do you think this is, Toaster?
What? It looks like a scarecrow. What is that?
Walking up the pathway, into the circle of dark rocks, these rocks collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning striking the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs packed with black earth. It vaguely resembles a towering, cloaked man with fangs.
You think that's supposed to be Strahd?
I do not know. That's a long throw.
That's not right.
Is that it?
Yeah, that.
No.
Nope, that is correct. Where's the key on this map?
That's
Yep,
huge.
one square is
Wow.
50 feet. This is a enormous place.
Oh shit.
Can Coast pick up a pebble and throw it at whatever that thing from over here, or at least try to?
Sure.
Yeah.
You pick
Try
up
using this. I'll hand him a boomerang.
Oh, if you want to use your boomerang, that's fine.
I think they're better at it than me.
I am.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, what do I gotta roll?
You're throwing the boomerang or the rock?
I'll just throw a rock just in case.
All right. Roll a ranged attack, unarmed ranged attack at disadvantage.
Unarmed range attack. Just so unarmed strike. What the hell is unarmed?
Yeah, just roll just look at that. So, yeah, just roll a d20 plus your dexterity at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because of the distance. Keeping in mind that each square is 50 feet. 19, not bad. All right. You throw the small rock into the middle of the field. You don't hit the large statue, but you come very close. You got a very good arm. Probably have a very good and bright future ahead of you if you had any sort of concept of baseball. But otherwise,
Nothing happens to the rock.
nothing happens to the rock. It impacts the ground. It rolls a few feet away. The rock itself does nothing. The ground around it, nothing is disturbed. The statue remains unmoving and unchanged.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Isn't this just gonna glow really bright? It's obvious that it's magic foot.
Well, I actually can't. I can't feel the magic.
You can-
Maybe if I do an Arcana check. Can I do an Arcana check on this?
You certainly can.
All right.
Can you tell anything, Kostya?
Checking around. Like, you don't feel or sense any kind of magic with this.
Yeah.
You do feel that this statue does have some significance, but it is in itself not magical.
I don't think there is any magic here. There's no tingly feeling if that magic gives me. So he enters the circle.
Take a few steps forward. You feel a slight tingly feeling with that Arcana check.
Oh,
It's
now I
You were saying...
You don't. It's nothing tremendous. But getting a little closer to the statue, there is something magical. It's not a tremendous amount of magic, but it is there.
Yes.
And before this gets any further, we are going to change camera over to Kitsu and Chip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What have you two been doing while these two are up at the top of the hill?
Probably because we did see Theo stop for a little bit at this point. So we're trying to figure out what he stopped for a tiny bit and then continued on. Because normally Theo doesn't stop. Which normally means we should probably actually check out whatever he was.
Yes.
Something to give Theo a few seconds of stopping gives us a lot of more.
I'm gonna be a smart little bean, and I'm actually going to spend a normal sorcery slot and use a level 1 detect evil and good.
Within 30 feet of you.
It may not help much about where we are, but
30 feet.
As you cast the spell,
That one is
you are. I'll just extend it out to like the squares around you. As you cast the spell, you feel that you are basically standing in the middle of an area just seeped
Oh, Jesus.
in dark magics.
Dark man. Try going next to the pile of rocks if something happens.
Theo,
you are all the.
I'm talking out of character.
We are, but yes, but we are still doing Kitsu's thing.
She is 300 feet away from your character. You
Yeah,
I saw
you
our goblin
you can feel the dark energies suffused throughout this entire area. But you know that but immediately around you, you don't sense anything.
I do not sense anything, this is. But I do know that this is dark magic here. We have to be warned. Be wary of where we are.
Yeah.
Why would he stop? And I never have seen him staggered like that.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this place, and I don't like it.
I am above board casting this as ritual,
Okay?
so that way, same sort of
Magic.
thing, but yeah.
You can as you cast the spell and ritualistically and cast your senses into the area around you. You can sense that there is a faint magic all around you, not a specific source, as if the land, the air, everything is suffused with magic. It's inscrutable to an extent, dark in nature. Necromancy, perhaps? But with a strange sense of the natural world. Sick, twisted, corrupted. Beyond even what you have sensed from just the average state of darkness and oppression that Barovia offers normally.
Is a good thing I cast it. I gave Theo a death ward. Then he'll be fine.
Can you tell us about this place? I don't feel so well.
I'm not entirely certain what there is that I could tell you to ease your spirits. The history of this place is long indeed. Before even the vampire here took over this land. If I remember what histories I have read correctly, this place was already here. A burial ground of an ancient tribe of warriors and druids. I don't recall anything about a feeling of evil, but this is Barovia. I, I apologize if that is unsatisfying. But I agree with you. This is a most unsettling place.
Let's be on our guard. We might end up getting attacked. Probably from the ground.
Very wise. Hey Duncan, I know you're in chat. Would you mind rolling for me a d20, please, just for fun? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
So-
Meanwhile,
yes. I love that. Didn't. That you did. I saw it pop up on D&D Beyond. It's perfect. Dude, I did see it. I did see it. It popped up on my game log, Duncan. I know exactly what it was. Dude, kind of being off on his own, enthralled by these large piles of stones, moves over to touch one. Over here, right over here. Runs his hand across it. Feels as if... Wait, this stone doesn't seem nearly as damp. As if somebody has disturbed it. Right at that moment, shooting up from the ground, a large, burly hand and arm shoots out from the ground, erupts from the ground, almost as if it's just bursting forth from a grave. Followed then by another, and slowly pulling itself out from the ground. Probably the last thing you expected. Covered in a gray, blue mud and clay, bits of dirt and dead plants hanging from it, long, dark, matted hair. You're lying across its face in a dirty and disheveled manner. Dragging himself from the ground, a monstrously large human pulls himself like, yeah, and is going to start attacking Doot. Roll for
I thought it was going to
initiative.
be Ireena.
What?
When you said the last thing you expected, I thought it was going to be like someone we knew.
Oh no, it's just no. I mean, like that's like you would normally see like a zombie bursting forward, but this is a full-blooded, living flesh and blood guy.
It's a person. Okay. Surely the guy goes after us, right? He's coming out of the
Nice.
ground. Like, takes a
I
solid
did not
minute.
actually. That doesn't count.
Yeah, you didn't click your token.
Do
Even better.
Costa and Theo have to roll or no?
You're very far away.
They are very far away.
Oh, cool. Dude gets a 4.
300 feet.
Literally 300 feet.
You
Jesus.
guys would be more likely to be heading in this direction.
Yeah.
And then run
There's
into
thunder. There's thunder and shit around, so you guys gotta be loud.
All
Yeah,
right.
I was
Can Dude get away from the zombie while it's like crawling out of the ground, you know?
not a zombie, not a zombie. Just a man.
It's a dude.
It's a living ass man.
Big man.
The Mandy.
Big boy.
This old man.
Had 2
Yeah,
for Esmeralda as well.
Oh.
Oh, Dude,
Because
Dude
she's
was just
also here.
flabbergasted. It was like, what the hell is happening? Is that a person? Is that a zombie? Watching the guy come out.
What is dude doing?
Roll a 4.
Eh,
Well, that's a
Well-
different thing. Ooh, yeah.
He's helping the guy come out of the ground. Come on.
I don't
Almost
think you
there.
guys could actually see you. Because
So,
there's a giant-
that's,
Jam black wall, yeah. That's stone.
and that this is the those indicate hill.
Downhill, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
that's
we're up.
downhill.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
up a hill.
yeah. The direction of the arrows of the little arrows pointing is downhill.
Yeah, so you guys definitely, even if you were at the entrance, still probably wouldn't see dude.
What?
For the moment, for the moment, we're starting the combat at the berserker.
Okay.
Oh, my roll.
Who hoists behind him. You watch Dude watches as he hoists this weapon up from under the ground as well, as he swings down this massive earth-sodden great axe. Actually, can I just?
At least say that he like exploded out of the ground, you know?
I
To
did.
justify
Did you
him
not
going-
hear the entire
You said he
preamble?
slowly crawled. You said he slowly crawled out of the ground, like a zombie.
It would still be surprising, and it would still give him the first attack, because he is a berserker dude.
Yep.
Are you
and,
telling me if you see a zombie crawling out of the ground, you're gonna be surprised and not do anything?
Actually, yeah. I probably would be.
It's,
Yes, considering that it's also
that's-
not a zombie, it's an actual dude.
I mean,
an
the
actual
way he
dude
described-
who rolled a natural 20 on his attack roll, as
dudes don't die.
Doot takes 24 points of slashing damage total.
Dude's fine. He has 66 health.
Yeah, it's good. Good. We're good.
And that's the end of the Berserker's turn. Dude. Oh, what am I talking about? Dude, takes a moment, wets himself a little bit. That's actually what Duncan said in chat, so I'm going to go with that.
Well, also, that his turn would get skipped if it's a full surprise round.
That is true, so that makes it easy. So, we begin. Well, since we are that far away, we're gonna have perception checks. +6.
For us?
Yep.
So I'm rolling perception.
That's 13. No,
No, I think
not
I'm
you
not.
two. You
Oh, okay.
Chip and Kitsu.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perception check.
Perception.
Because you're
Wow.
actually closer to them and vaguely on the same level.
I rolled a 1.
I noticed.
Chip is looking the other
But
way.
still got 9.
Plus 8.
I got a
perception.
12. Good for me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try, Duncan. All right. So yeah,
I'm gonna play it off that Chip is holding this detect magic spell. That's why
he's more focused on that than anything else around him at the currently.
yes.
Esmeralda rolled a 13.
Uh,
All right. So
there's another person to roll.
yeah, that's true. So yeah. What about?
6. Rolled an 11.
Oh, okay. You did roll him. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah, he also doesn't see it, but let's add Toll to this list as well, just so I can.
But I think that's the one I cannot do. Is initiative. I think. Well, I can't do it correctly because I can't click his token.
Right. That's fine. All right, so we're back to the Berserker's turn. End of the surprise round. He is going to make another attack with his great axe. After making a great bellow in rage. He rolls a 19 to hit for only
I
6
don't know.
points of slashing damage. Oh yes, let's fat finger another number and give Dude 3-figure health.
Dude,
Yeah.
the strongest.
I almost, instead of losing 6 health, he almost was healed to 369. Fat finger numbers. Nice.
369. Nice.
Yep.
So with that, Toll, with hearing that, with the bellow, perception check with advantage.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, I've got it.
Ciao. I clicked it.
Okay, well,
Uh,
you know what? Guess based on this, yes, he hears it.
Yes, he did. He hears it.
So Toll,
Either a 20.
so Toll turns sharply around, takes to the sky. Oh yeah, and is going to dash because he's still 50 feet. Because screw this whole
Cunning action dash.
true.
So
Let's see, what is the 175 feet?
his
Now
short bow
he
is
can reach that.
because it's 320.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage for long range, but he can in fact do it.
Yes.
Right, so short bow at disadvantage. Oh, good. He rolls a 1. So,
He hit Dude.
yep, but with doing so, you now will have Toll hovering basically above you, off the side, firing off arrows. You are aware of something going on now. Dude, in his action, is going to nimble escape as Goblin and dodge out.
Oh, he has Ray of Frost. He can cast a spell without being afraid of it.
Yeah, and and that's exactly what he was going to do. Cast Ray of Frost. Where'd it go?
Blast
There it
him
is.
in the face.
Plus to hit, and he rolls a 9. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Now it's Esmeralda's turn, who sees this whole action happening and starts running that way as well, drawing out from her belt a rapier and a hand axe.
Oh.
And in doing so, let me remind me what the range here. Nope, just out of range. Just out of range. All right, so Kitsu, your turn. To make things easier, movement
Hi.
is 1 foot. Your entire movement is 1 space. Dashing 2.
Okay. Don't think I can actually reach with a Eldritch Blast or something.
Nah, you're 150.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast is not that far.
Yep, 120.
Are we effectively rounding it up? Like rounding up?
Yes,
or...
I am rounding it up.
Okay, because I have both of us have spells that are 120, but when you go to this, it's 125. But we also have 30 feet movement, so I can get in range.
Well, actually, if each square is each square is 50 feet. Rounding it up, if your normal, let's see, normal move is 30. So yeah, roughly you could move across the whole thing in 2. So, all right, how about that? You can move You can use your normal speed and move 2 spaces, dash and get a third.
Okay.
Okay.
I am making this up as I go along, and I apologize.
Because of stupid map sizes.
Exactly. I could have tried to resize it if I had caught this, but I did that in the Amber Temple, and it really was annoying.
Yeah.
It feels like we can just say it's 5 feet each square, right?
Well, this
Or
is
is
a
the map
large.
just like
The map
very
really
big?
is just that large.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um.
So you can
What
move
I
2 spaces.
yeah. Let's see. That's
can get-
basically.
You can
Yeah.
get here
Mhm.
as 1 and then 2, and then I can move to the other side.
Yeah. Oh, John.
Yes.
Just wanted to let you know I have a hellish rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Yeah, rebuke. So if I do get hit, I can actually
Do that.
do that. Yeah, as a reaction.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I'm going to move over here. And
Technically, you're in range. For
yeah,
that.
would that be at disadvantage if I use the?
No.
There is
the
no
spells don't-
disadvantage for spells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
that's
either
the
in
benefit of
range or you're
spells.
not.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're rounding up, then yeah, you are in range.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to pack slot a magic missile.
Okay.
It's first level for packed slots for her.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Yep. I'm gonna pack slot a magic missile.
Guaranteed damage.
5 points of damage.
Blink, blink, blink.
As the impact of your magic missile strikes the body of the berserker. Its charge and barely slows. Its rage almost seemingly building more from the impact.
is that a roll for all 3? Or is that just one
It was-
beam?
It was 2. It was that was actually just one beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
For
need
some
to do
odd
it.
reason, it didn't.
You need just to roll.
Well, that
think just-
1d. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it just
Yep.
did a
Click the
1d4.
damage. Click
Yeah,
the
roll it.
damage.
Roll it again.
Yeah, click the damage 2 more times
Mhm.
because it's 3 beams.
Two and 4. Another 6 points of damage.
That's a very weird thing that it doesn't just
Yeah.
roll all 3, considering it.
It's because you can choose the targets.
Yes, but it's going to do damage. It's the only spell that will do damage no matter what.
But
Unless
if
you
you
have
want to
shield.
do it to if you want to do it to 2 different targets, it can't roll everything together. You know.
That is true.
Yeah.
At any rate.
It's because it's worth it that you can choose the targets.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate.
One
Yeah.
a
Chip.
chip.
I shall move to the other side of Kitsu. I'm in range to cast Guiding Bolt. It's a 15 hit.
15 hits for 10 points of damage.
Oh,
Rolled a 3.
Does it give advantage or
No, that was just I rolled a 3.
no? Does it give advantage to the next person that hits him?
Guiding bolt.
Is it like bolt?
The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, because I can't multicast things.
That's true. All right. So the Berserker going to take a step
Brilliant.
forward. Actually, he's going to see you, recognize the problem, look at Doot, and do a backhand attack against him with his battle axe. There it is. Great axe, whatever. Do it. 19 for... Wow, he's rolling high on that one. 13 points of slashing damage. Another 23. And he's just going to continue moving.
You have attack of opportunity.
Yes, he would. What a...
He has a club.
He does have a club, alright.
I don't think he's a warcaster, so he doesn't have... He can't...
He rolled a 1 and a 2.
ouch.
Great. There goes the advantage.
He tossed the club at him. Yeah. Maybe should have held off on attacking there to not waste the guiding bolts.
Yes, but we didn't know he'd roll a 1 or a 2.
He's still the club's gonna do 4 damage.
And then he rolled a 1 and a 2. Then Toll is going to go 2, 3, and cunning action dash, and then attack with his short bow. 24 hits. Or 1d6 plus 5. Oh, well, he doesn't actually have advantage, so he doesn't get the sneak attack that I just rolled.
So just 7.
So it's just 7.
Yep.
Bink.
The arrow thuds right into the chest of the Berserker, almost, again, seeming fueling its rage even more. Doot is going to turn back around and do what he knows best to do. Or what he's going to try to do best anyway, and fire more...
Rays of Frost.
What the heck? Okay.
He has Jim's magic missile, where it actually
Wouldn't
has to
have
roll,
taken it for the advantage. It doesn't even... actually, he's right. It doesn't do damage. Well, a club does 1d4 damage. So it's possible that he could have done damage.
2. He would have done at least 2.
Yeah. But... There's something on your sheet. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll do that. He's going to cast Firebolt. Rolling 2 18s and a Wisdom save.
He did it.
Yay!
Yeah. He forgot to be afraid.
He forgot that he was afraid.
As he does his damage. And he rolls a 1 and a 2 again.
He did it. He's doing it.
That's why he wasn't afraid. He was very small.
Yep. Then Esmeralda goes 1, 2, and deals with the Berserker in her own. All right. as she takes 2 strikes against the berserker with her rapier. At 16 hits and 25 hits for a total of that much piercing damage, 13, and follows it up with her hand axe, missing and swinging wide with that on the other hand. I said it was 13, correct?
Yep.
All right. Berserker beginning to look a little worse for the wear. Not that anybody can see that on the camera, but... Kitsu, your turn. Duncan in chat. I will be signing autographs after this session. Here in spirit, if not in chat.
Okay, so
Or
I'm
voice chat,
going
at least.
to
I
take.
didn't know that he inherited Krendor's Blood Bowl dice.
Of all the things to inherit.
I'm gonna go about right here, and I am going to do an Eldritch Blast right in its face.
There are 2 beams that you roll attack rolls for, by the way.
Yep, 20. Yep, 24 hits.
Rolling a 0.
Oh, that's. Oh,
Good
yeah,
start.
that's right. Duncan just reminded me that his arcane firearm rolls another dice of his damage type. So
That's true.
So he gets 1 more d8, so another 4 for that. All right, so 24 hits for 13 more force damage. And don't you have to roll another attack roll for that second Eldritch Blast?
That's what I did.
Well, I see damage, but I don't see an attack roll.
Damage. You need to do the attack roll.
True.
Because they're individual attacks.
That doesn't.
All right, so just the first 13.
Yeah, just the first 13.
Right, you like with that first impact, that Eldritch Blast strikes the slathering barbarian square in the face. You watch as part of its head tears away from the impact. Its eye popped and bleeding in its socket, but still screaming at you.
How is this thing still alive?
Chip.
Yep. Takes one
Never-
step forward.
Never underestimate the guys that are too angry to die.
And Caston.
Caston.
25 hits for 16 points of necrotic damage.
In the face.
You taking a page from your previous experiences. You grab a hold of the berserker's face with your driving your one hand into its popped eye socket as you cast inflict wounds. You watch the energies enter into his head, glowing behind his eye, his remaining eye filling his mouth until just as his screaming, you watch as his head just pops from the wounds inflicted, and the berserker falls flat before you, missing its own head.
So above board, John,
Yes.
I could definitely see Chip just doing that little Vulcan mind meld grip.
Yeah. Well, the mind meld or the death grip.
The death grip.
Death grip on. I could both actually, because mind melding, you're having to have both hands on their face to be able to read their minds.
Hmm.
But yeah, death grip, mind meld.
So that
Well,
worked out.
the death grip, you have to grab them from the back of their neck.
Well, you actually can do that from the front as well.
True.
But anyway, before we go down the full little Star Trek rabbit hole,
Yes.
you all take a moment to breathe and recuperate yourselves in this moment. Meanwhile, the camera is going to pan back to Theo and Kostya.
Wait, loot the body first. We must know the loot.
No, we'll do that once you're done with whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Most fun part.
We gotta keep the suspense going.
Yep.
On your next episode of Dragon Strahd, the loot. We'll freeze it. Drop a legendary weapon. So,
If you want that answer so bad, you're gonna have to wait.
well.
Yes, I felt a little tingly thing from this.
So, that I approach with I will draw my shield and my sword out. The scimitar.
Okay.
Kostya will hide behind you.
And just be ready to attack anything that fucking moves.
Alright, Kostya is gonna get his bow out and get ready.
Something jumps out of the ground, it's getting bonked.
What are you going to do to it?
I'm gonna poke it with my sword. What else?
Oh shit. Yeah,
All right.
okay, that's...
You have
poke.
death ward on you. You'll be fine.
You poke the large statue of twisted vines, roots, and packed earth. You drive the point of your sword inches inside. No reaction. It appears to just be a very strange piece of statuary. Roll a perception check for me, Theo.
One.
Never mind.
Are you sure about the tingly feeling? You're gonna
You
go
actually
around
think it moved. But it was just your sword.
Poke it in the
I'm
back.
kidding.
You drive your sword again into the back of the statue. It's met again with just vines and earth.
Does it go through?
It doesn't go all the way through. This is the statue itself is positively enormous.
Should I pop it open? See what's inside?
Yes.
Alright, I'll put the shield away, put the sword away. I will draw a sparkle tink and do like a super vertical slash on it because the sword is ginormous, right?
Roll an attack.
I thought you gave Sparkle Tink to Kostya.
Well, I don't have it in my
Yeah,
inventory
he didn't
yet.
want it.
Yeah. So let's just say he didn't give it to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have it.
Yep.
I offered, but he didn't want it.
Roll the. You know what?
I will do it recklessly too.
I will allow that. I'll allow
Why
that.
not?
So, because Sparkle Tink is a Nodachi of sharpness, that extra damage, they get extra damage on the critical, plus a bonus for a structure. I gotta do some numbers here.
My armor goes back to fucking 16 for the time being. Cute.
It's an extra 14 points of slashing damage. Okay, so roll damage then. $26. And because, well, you know what? Why not? Why not? Because it would technically have the siege property, even if I don't have it listed here. That would double the amount of damage done to structures, meaning you do 52 points of damage. Want to know how much HP this statue has?
5.
50.
Oh
You
well.
you take your sword, and with one mighty swing, straight up and down, you cleave this this strange statue completely in half.
Twain.
One side falling, each side falling to either side of you. You dirt, earth, twigs, and roots yielding before your might. You catch in the you catch within it a shine of an emerald-like jewel. Kostya, you recognize this immediately as the source of the magic tingle that you felt, and it looks very familiar, actually. Identical, frankly, to the crystal that Toll still carries.
Okay, can I
Grab
just?
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up there and grab it.
Cool shit. Grab it. Quickly.
Picking it up, you confirm this is another crystal, another one of those crystal seeds that was stolen from the Wizard of Wines.
Do you think this is another of Pablo Saga creations?
What if someone created Papalisa?
And gave her one of the crystals and then put the other one here?
Yes.
Do you think the crystals is what the prophecy said that might help us? Oh.
That's yes, maybe, or something that we can hit Strahd with and he'll die. Who knows? We need
We
more.
seem to have company coming from the
Oh.
south.
We do.
Yes.
You want? You
Oh
hear
shit! I legitimately did not see that.
high-pitched, a strange cry coming from the south as you see two humanoid-looking creatures covered in spiky needles, seemingly coming to investigate the sound of crashing wood and earth.
Sound of awesomeness. That's what they came to investigate.
So you two roll initiative.
Okay.
Theo has Death Ward. He has nothing to worry about. He can charge into battle no problem.
Oh shit! I forgot to select myself.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
Do it
Oh,
again. Advantage.
He has
13,
advantage
that's
on it.
I now need.
Because I am a barbarian.
I now need to
All
turn
right.
the page. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I have a bunch of stat blocks here. Oh, the doo-dah
Even though I
day.
told you about them coming. Yes.
Yeah, but I got the map all like basically where we are is the bottom of my screen. And then you said we have people to the south, and I scrolled down and I saw these two, and then I saw even
Now,
more down there.
do you think we should run or should we stay and fight?
We can back up as we fight. Use your boomerang. Or we can try and meet them at the gate there.
Yeah, hold them off at the gate. I like that idea.
Hot gate.
I'll put off
Alright.
the wakizashi and draw my boomerang and my shield.
Well, it's first the Needle Blight's turn.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Because they
He's
rolled
very
high.
He's very far away, right?
It's very far away. 150 to 150.
Oh, that's true. They're just gonna go by 2, 1, 2.
Dash is 3. They may as well dash.
Map is too big. We saw them too far away.
Now,
Good
you would have seen
eyesight.
them- You would have seen them at the entrance. It's the other ones that you don't typically see. So.
Right.
Other
Kostya.
ones. Oh yeah, there's more. Oh,
That was the other test that he was doing while the first two.
I'm not the most.
sorry.
I'm really not the most subtle DM. I actively had to stop myself from counting like that. So yeah, Kostya, it is your turn.
All right, one step up. And
step
then
up.
yeah.
I thought we were retreating.
Oh, we are? It's too
Oh,
late
we're
now.
retreating?
I thought. Oh, you mean this gate? I thought we were talking about this gate.
Yes, let's retreat to the gate. Then Koshev runs ahead to the zombies. What is it doing? I am very confused by the plan, Koshev.
Okay, hold on. Alright, back up. Retreat. Okay.
Can we do our turn together like in Baldur's Gate? It's just us two.
Yeah.
What do we do?
We hit them with our weapons.
I will.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Yay! I will do a flat roll.
150 feet.
Flat roll, 10 damage.
To which one? This first one?
This one right here. Yep.
All right. You do 10 damage, and it appears. What type of damage, by the way?
It is the fire,
Okay.
and then I'll do another one. Do another attack on the same guy.
17 hits.
And 7 fire damage.
All right. You quickly launch off your 2 shots, imbued with the draconic fire. They both land square in the creature's body, igniting it as it falls in a smoldering heap before you.
Oh, they're just fodder.
Yeah, pretty weak.
Yeah, we actually don't need to retreat. Let's just
I'm
kill
gonna
them.
send. Okay, my turn.
Yeah, cost just that.
I assume the dog is with me. I'm gonna tell my boy, go fetch the others. Bring them to us. Go, Guda.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, we're.
Sure, whatever.
And then I'll boomerang the other one.
Hang on. There.
Oh, there he is.
The boomerang's even hat. I suppose I do have 120, so that would be
Yep.
All right, so that attack would be a disadvantage then.
I will throw it recklessly.
Fair enough. Normal attack.
How does that work?
Recklessly, just
17 hits. Roll damage.
There's
Oh,
the
fuck, I
fucking
lose the boomerang though. No, of course not.
7.
There. Go next to Coaster.
You have certainly rustled its jimmies as you watch as plenty of its needles fall off from its body from the impact.
I have 2 more boomerangs.
Does the
That's me.
boomerang not come back?
Not if it hits.
Oh, right.
Not a magic boomerang, it's a normal boomerang.
besides, you're like throwing it at a bush anyway, so a walking bush at that. So it's stuck in the branches. Yay! Yay!
No, that actually is not able to do that. So yeah, that is the end of the Needle Blight's turn. Kostya.
All right, Kostya will fire off 2 hits to this guy
I need to Chris.
real quick.
18 hits. 5
fire.
points of
Yep.
fire damage.
Still not dead.
It is.
Huh?
It thuds directly into its what would pass for its head, and you see the sparks burn whatever could pass for its brain matter as a plant as it collapses in front of you.
Nice.
Very weak.
Very weak.
I'm
Almost
imagining the boomerang goes with it.
Okay.
Well, it was a
Kostya-
different Needle
this-
Blight that got hit with the boomerang.
It's this guy. No, it was the boomerang like somewhere here then, right?
Yeah, the boomerang over here next to this guy.
Yeah. Because you hit this guy while he was here. Anyway, yeah. All right, end my turn.
All right.
So for other stuff.
1, 2, 3. As this happens, I would first and foremost like to say thank you for choosing perhaps the most obnoxious strategy for this. As you look down this direction, looking at the needle blights, the other needle blights that you see on the map, you also notice quaking up the hill as well towards the ring of stones, a mass of smaller, dry, shrubs, almost like tumbleweeds, charging towards you.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I got this. How does Chip know about the boomerang? Kaboomerang. It was supposed to be a secret weapon.
Was there when you got it.
And that was, so all of them have moved. Also, well, among the needle blights and these new twig blights, towering over them are these humanoid figures looking to be made completely of vines. Like, you have a lot of dudes barreling down at you.
An army.
Oh, okay. Now we retreat.
Theo, your turn.
Let's see here. I'm gonna, with my bonus action,
Okay.
where is it?
Mhm.
I'm gonna infuse my kaboomerang with fire. And I'm gonna recklessly throw it at this guy
How are you infusing it with fire?
with my gift of the chromatic dragon. Don't know what it's gonna do to it, but
Okay, well.
before
Okay, all right. So there you go. So
hopefully it applies to that explosion.
so 24 hits. Who are you targeting?
This boy right here.
Which one? The ping is super fast in this map for whatever. All right, this one here in the middle then. Okay.
There you go.
So yeah,
That one's gonna explode.
24 hits. So let's see. The kaboomerang does its normal 1d4 plus 5 bludgeoning plus 2d4 force damage on hit plus 1d4 fire damage.
Was a fireball.
Well, the
Right?
fire if the fireball does only did 4d4 plus 5, then yes.
But it explodes, right? In an AoE.
Yes, that does. So you do 1d4 direct damage to it, 2d4 force damage. Yeah, so yeah, roll 4d4 damage and we'll apply it as necessary. Alright, so the first 2 plus 5 is bludgeoning directed towards the target initially.
So the boomerang hitting him like, as an object.
The 2-3, yes. The 2-3s are force damage, and the 2 is fire. And since I will rule that that's possible, that then does 6, 8 fire and force and fire damage in a area around it, meaning your target.
Give me
your target.
a horde of enemies. Does the big one die?
No, but you do watch as many of the twig blights around her just catch immediate fire from the impact and crumble very quickly into ash and dust.
Up has slowed him down, don't you think? Kostya.
That was pretty good.
I'm actually just gonna remove these so I'm not confused later.
I'm gonna do a little
Confuse yourself.
Yeah.
bomb explosion here.
Right. Anything else? Move you to.
Oh, that's my turn.
All right.
You got
Okay.
this. You have Death Ward.
You got it.
Oh,
One.
yeah, you do have Death Ward.
Yeah, it's just Kostya that has to run away. Coward.
I can probably tank.
It's just after you've gone down to 0, you just go back to 1 once.
Still out of range. Dang it. Kostya.
Yes. Let me do some measurements again. Okay, 150. My range is actually 150. All right.
Yeah.
Kostya's range is very long, yeah.
He's got a
He has a
longbow.
longbow.
Yes.
Technically, Chip has a longbow, but he doesn't have any arrows for it.
The dog is just barking like crazy here, probably trying to call your guys' attention. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
All right, I'll
We're
cast.
having to deal with the monster that's happening over there.
Bark, bark, bark.
We just think the barking is it wanting more treats from us. 'Cause it knows
Please,
we have
bring-
all the
bring-
treats.
Bring treats. Bark, bark, bark.
I'll cast Tail of Thorns
Okay.
and hit this guy with a longbow.
All right.
Hey!
Oh,
20.
crap. Yep. So, roll damage, doubling the dice.
Nice. Everything is on fire.
That sucks.
That's a 20 followed by a 1.
Yeah. So 9 damage, and
Hit
that's
that guy. And yeah, let me
that's-
get the Hail of Thorns one. Why is it not in my thing? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, here it is.
eight piercing damage across the board. All right. That's also to the target.
That's for everyone else around him, and the
All right.
target.
Okay, so the target is reduced to flinders. The one next to it is full of the arrow shards. Meanwhile, the other two are removed as well.
All right,
Have it-
and goes. Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Sorry.
Nope.
Ed.
Reducing the twig blights to further twiggies.
All right, Twig Blight number 2. I'm gonna hit him with my other arrow.
Well, this one's actually a needle blight. 26 hits.
It was a needle blight. It's now on fire.
Yeah, was a needle blight.
Let me guess, they're taking double damage from fire.
You only notice that the twig blights are really the ones going up in smoke and ash from being hit with fire.
Let's see what the big ones do.
Yes. Once they get actually near us, and I can shoot them.
All right. Anything else? Anything else, Kostya?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The twig blights. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that's all they're gonna do. Divine blights. 1, 2, 3. Nope. All right. Well,
They can probably stack on top of each other because it's like a big.
It's hard to track though if that happens.
Actually, these are all creatures that would fit in one space. Which, admittedly, while we're talking about like 25 feet theoretically,
5
I'm
spaces.
only doing it this way because, well, it's. I'm not gonna make death dots. I'm actually gonna get rid of that explosion thing too. Helpful as it was. All right, Theo.
Charge.
Exactly.
You
I'm
have
gonna
this.
charge into combat. I'm
You've
cannot
used
die.
all of your ranged options.
I'm gonna read
All right.
You have
and I'm gonna put the sword and the shield away. I don't know what I have, but
You
I'm
have
gonna
your-
rage with the claws.
All right.
2 quicksilver swords grow out of my arms as I rage. I'll attack the big thing
All right.
recklessly. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage. 6 points of
8.
slashing damage. 8 points of slashing
Plus
damage.
I'm gonna attack it again because it didn't die. 20.
20 hits. As you
9.
you sever through this creature's body of vines that loses its form and just sloths into a mass of barely living vegetation.
That one was charged from the explosion, I think.
Yes.
Then I will swing for the little guy. Oh shit. That's a 9.
And yeah, nope, that misses.
It's too tiny. Then second one's a charge.
21 hits.
6.
Shockingly enough,
Yeah.
if you weren't raging, that would still be enough to kill it as you scatter its twig-like body into absolute bits before your claws.
Claws are not a nice idea because they can't move bones. That's my turn.
All right. I got 1, 2, 3. My God, they can actually do something now.
I'm in range.
It took forever.
Here they are.
Let's find out exactly how unimpressive these things are. 11 to hit.
Nope. 16.
If they hit you, they cause minor splinters that annoy you for the next 24 hours.
You have no idea how correct you are.
They can poison you with their attacks. Oh, wait.
1,
No,
2,
the minor splinters
3.
act like poison to poison-resistant people. You have
16.
That hits.
That does hit?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
16.
you've been going recklessly. So this should all hit. So that's actually a 16 for that first one. So yeah, this is actually might tickle. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
So, 2?
Yes. And then
or 3.
Yeah. Yeah, 3. And then you also take a 21 to hit
That one also hits.
for joy. 4 points of piercing damage rounded down to 2.
So,
Are you-
5.
Are you okay?
They are very weak. They are made of wood, my friend. I think we're gonna be fine.
But now you have splinters.
Kostya.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
covered in quicksilver. It's fine. It's gonna fall.
No, the splinters cause minor discomfort, so you roll with disadvantage on moving.
Everything. Oh, moving. Jeez.
Everything.
You cannot
You're gonna
handle the
roll.
mild skin irritation.
You must roll GFIs to move every 5 feet. Oh shit.
And it's the Norskin GFIs, so it's even worse.
And it's a blizzard too. Oh no!
On a 3+, you fall flat on your. On a 1 to 3, you fall flat on your face for no reason.
And there's astro granite as a thing, so it makes you a possibility of KOing yourself even more likely on a GFI.
And there are moles all around you, so it's now a 4. You have to roll a 5 or a 6 to not fall flat on your face.
And it's also my birthday, and everybody forgot. Oh no!
Oh no! No. And it's prom tomorrow.
Oh no!
I have a zit on my nose too. Jimmy will never want to go to the dance with me now. What are you doing,
I shouldn't
Kostya?
have gambled. I shouldn't have gambled on that fart.
I'll do the first level Hail of Thorns.
I am so
and-
glad that wasn't actually funny because I was drinking right then.
And now you shall shoot Theo
Right.
to get the 2 guys in front of him.
I'm shooting this guy, the one in the middle.
12 does not hit.
Mother shit.
It
Well,
just barely misses.
But there's still the Hail of Thorns that everybody has to do a Dex 13 on.
How can you miss a crowd, Kostya?
All right, that's
Have to hit for the Hail of Thorns to activate.
Oh, does it?
Yes,
Damn.
that's how
Alright.
it activates. The
I-
arrow gets hit and then explodes.
Damn.
You missed.
Okay. I missed.
You hit the bush, and it
You hit the
exploded like
bush
behind
and
it.
it exploded behind them.
Well, okay, so that means I
Oh,
still
missed
have
that.
the Hail of Thorns, right? If
Yeah, you'd
Well-
still have it
okay,
because it activates on hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't activate.
gotcha.
on.
So you
Alright,
could
well,
tie the bomb to your arrow, but
I'm
you
doing
missed
it again. Oh, and it's a 27.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hitting the same guy again in the middle.
All right. Roll the damage.
2.
19.
Holy fuck.
Jesus, we do a lot of damage.
All right. So yeah, the thing you hit just explodes because I'm assuming it's also fire damage. So you actually did 38 points of fire damage to a creature with 4 HP.
Talk about
You
overkill.
hear a echoing voice in the background. Overkill.
What was that?
Roll your Hail of Thorns.
Okay. So that
What's
was
the-
crit damage. Weird.
Where's the backstab?
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's crit damage too.
Anyway,
Jesus, everything is dead.
double kill.
What is that cheating dice you're using? What's that? What the hell?
Boom shakalaka!
Triple kill. Monster
Why are all
kill.
your numbers green? How do I make my numbers green like that?
When you roll at the high end of your dice.
What about this guy?
Uh,
He-
Yeah, you actually didn't kill this guy. Shockingly. But now I gotta do some math in my head. And there. Not that anyone can see this bar but me.
okay, you got it. Okay. Kostya can't even. He's still whispering, so he's like, "Okay, you get the rest."
It's also not a game of Killer Instinct, Dehedro, but that's what I was referencing. Or perhaps, or in this case, maybe Quake is a better reference.
Yep.
So let's see. I have 1, 2. Hey, looky there! I actually get to do something with the Twig Blight.
Yay.
Do they
let's-
explode?
Who knows? 14. Well, actually, no. 14.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah, so
I think
14 to.
advantage.
Okay, so yeah, the needle blight does nothing. The twig blight does nothing. Vine
Try his
Blight
best.
goes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, the one that is actually usable. The first one is actually going to
No.
utilize entangling plants.
What do the big ones do? Let's see.
Roll a strength save for me, Theo. I don't know why I didn't read that, because I wouldn't have done this otherwise, but let's do this anyway.
I got advantage, right? Because I'm
Yes.
raging.
Right, yes. Just beat this very easy DC. Yes, you beat this very easy
17.
DC. There is difficult terrain around you, however, so there is that.
Oh no, it seems I cannot move close to
But
that.
you are also not grappled, so there's that. Or restrained, rather. Meanwhile,
Wait,
the
which
other
is
one,
grappled?
neither. No one.
Oh, okay, no one.
Meanwhile, this other one is going to roll. It's okay, fine. The plants people
Advantage
don't
for
want to.
me.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, that's actually better. 22.
It hits.
All right. So that is for a total of 10 points of damage reduced to 5. And you are grappled.
Hey.
So yeah, you are restrained currently.
Restrained or grappled?
By being grappled, you are considered restrained.
No, restrained is when you can't move. Grapple is
Until
when
this
you
grapple ends, the target is restrained.
What does restrain do?
Restrained creature's speed becomes 0. Can't benefit any bonus from speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Not like it's really going to matter because Theo, it is your turn.
I am gonna hit the guy that's grappling me,
All right.
restraining me, I guess.
That is the guy below you.
Recklessly, so.
That would mean
Normal,
normal
yes.
attack.
Yeah.
I
God
hit it.
fucking hell.
Well,
8 points
Yes.
doubled. So that's 16 plus 2 becomes 18.
So, plant hands off of me.
No, it's still living,
Oh,
and you were
not
still
really.
grappled.
I will attack it again. Yes. 23.
23 hits
8.
into 8. You tear into the grappling and restricting vines that are covering your form at the moment, and just tear them to shreds. Plant fibers, you rending before your might. Just as the creature falls before your onslaughts, releasing you from its grip.
And for the next one,
From the next trick,
attack the other big guy.
18 hits. You're no longer restrained. 7 points. No, don't reduce it to 7. Reduce it by 7. Thank you.
No, I think I missed my last hit.
You did.
The last one goes on the vibe, like the little guy.
No, you still miss.
Oh, well.
Now for Kostya to do another Hail of Thorns, which will accidentally hurt Theo.
No. Coach just
What
the only
could
one
go
not
wrong?
hurt. Yeah, Coach just the only one not hurting his teammates. Thank you.
You did it already. You hurt me by 1.
Oh, right.
What's potentially nuking Theo for no good reason?
All right. Well, I do have 2 arrows, so let's see if the first one hits anyway.
It's my turn.
Oh, were you not the?
Please kill the big guy. They
Yeah.
kind of hurts.
1,
Yeah, I'm hitting the
2,
big guy.
Yep, 22 hits. For 12 points of damage. The arrow strikes this vine blight, the fire racing through its form as it burns out its core, falling in a smoldering heap.
Alright,
Mm,
and the
Maybe we
last
can
one.
keep the little guy.
You want to keep him?
Look at him. He's kind of cute. He's animal handling.
It's not an animal.
I mean-
Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Plant handling.
19
no.
hits.
Oh no, my boy.
you
Little
have.
Kevin. No.
For
You already have Doug.
11
Or Gouda.
11 points of fire damage, doubled to 22 because he's weak to fire. You get that classic PNG explosion look. There's a
Little Mozzie. No.
as little Mozzie is turned into a little pile of ash.
Full name was Mozzarella.
For a tweak.
Yeah, all named after dairy products. It's
Cool.
butter, this Gouda, and this one little Mozzie.
Can't wait for pastrami.
Pastrami is not, it's not dairy products.
That w-
Oh, it's not. It is a cow.
Isn't pastrami? Cow is not a dairy product.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that to go that way, but it did.
Is the kaboomerang is still usable?
Yeah, you're all.
You search through these splinters and ash, and you find all your boomerangs that you threw. They are still usable.
Even the kaboomerang?
Even the kaboomerang. You feel that you won't be able to use its special ability until the next
Oh.
dawn, but you can
Oh my
still
God.
utilize it.
Really? It's a reusable grenade? Really?
It does the grenade that does 3d4 damage? Are you that's not a grenade. That is
I guess it's not that much, but it's still nice. Still an explosion.
right. Alright, so considering we've been going for just about 3 hours, and Sugi, you said you had to leave,
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be a good place to call it, don't you think?
Yep.
We've had three large
Nice.
conflicts, frankly. 2 of them combat, 1 of them interaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was an interesting game, to say the least.
Yeah, also bullied Ismark.
For literally no good reason.
You deserve it. You were being a little bitch. You deserved it.
I think of anything being angry that the very thing he wanted to avoid happened is the least bitchy thing I can think of.
I don't know. I was on his side. I told everybody his sister is fucked. He should go, but nobody listened to me.
We did listen to you. It's just if he got sent out, he got beat up by those guys already. He is in no condition to actually do that.
No, I wasn't saying we should go like attack Strahd. I was just telling him the truth. His sister is fucked. There's nothing we can do.
Well, okay, so may I ask you a question? If you were in his position and someone was saying what he knows is true back at your face, how would you react? Think about that.
Tio is very literal, so he would just agree. And say, yes, she's probably getting tortured right now. We should probably hurry.
Well, before we get any further down this, again,
He's a snake person. He talks like a lizard.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. Like, I've actually found it very interesting.
I'm trying to lean more towards this snake talk, doing this stuff like that.
Right. I mean, it's true that's more of a lizard folk trait than a yawn tea, but I'll let it slide. At the
I
very
don't know how the you TR in D&D, to be fair. I'm going more lizard, yeah.
yeah, fair enough. All right. Well then, with that, let's sign out so we can let Sugi get on to what he was doing. So yeah,
Alright.
guys, thank you for being here and playing. This was a great game.
Been a pleasure, and that was fun just shooting arrows at twigs.
It was a little bit of a turkey shoot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they all funneled to the little gate. It was very easy.
Yeah, literally the 300 method.
Yeah.
And
We could have even like been even worse than just like back it away and attack from far away. You would have all died.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You killed 21 of those things.
Damn.
To be
And
fair,
I am
the kaboomerang took out like 8.
Sure.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
I am going to apologize for my little bursts today.
You had an outburst?
Yeah, I think we all are good, Kitsu, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So, with that, again, thank you to our players and to the folks in the chat. Thank you for watching, be it either in my chat or Kitsu's, assuming there were any. But yeah. Yeah, whatever.
What
Yeah.
a burn for no reason.
Well, she was saying before that she didn't have a whole lot of chatters in her chat herself, so I'm just again showing off, saying exactly the case.
Yeah.
But otherwise, to any of those who are or aren't there, thank you for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. We will see you in the next game. I think I said it was, what was it going to be? February 4th is in 2 weeks.
Should be. Yep.
Yeah, so there you go. February 4th at 4 p.m. We've got more Dungeons and Dragons coming then.
I will have moved by then.
Ooh, well, good luck with that, my friend.
Yeah, good luck.
And until such time as more games happen, I will see you in the next one.
And on my side, we're going to keep on going I'm going to be jumping back to 14.
Very good. Well
Or
then,
14 shenanigans.
have a good rest of your day, all.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody.